Good afternoon, Tennessee Regional Church. To all of our clergy, our laity, young people, members and friends, and affiliates. I'm coming this afternoon to let you know that the violence we are seeing being played out at the United States of America's Capitol is something that we've never seen before. The reality of this insurrection, treason, lawlessness, and travesty in light of November's election, last night's runoff in Georgia, the COVID-19, the death toll, poverty, joblessness, unemployment, hardships, and fear makes this appalling, revolting, inhumane, and it lacks civility. Friends, as your regional minister and president, I denounce this behavior. I promote peace, love, and room for conversation and all God's children. Church, we must collect ourselves. We have a lot of repair work that we're going to have to do in the days ahead because of this behavior, because of everything that we have experienced over these times. I want to encourage us to do the following. Number one, make sure that you and your family and sphere of influence are safe, that you are secure from any violence or anything that would disrupt your person, your property, and your life. Secondly, we are still in the midst of COVID-19, that you are still practicing physical distancing, wearing your mask, and doing everything possible to remain safe. Remember, we are children of God. We must carry ourselves in a manner that reminds us of who we are and whose we are. We do not handle grievances, disappointments, losses, any of the above in a manner that is as violent and as inhumane as what we're seeing being lived out right before our eyes. I want to remind us as disciples, and I want to remind us as children of God, that the table is widespread, that there is room at the table for civilized discussion, fruitful conversation around next steps over any situation. I want us to pray. Pray for the safety and peace of our country and all of the lives who are in jeopardy in this moment and in the moments ahead. Friends, I want to remind us as the church that what we are seeing being displayed in front of us is spiritual warfare as well as physical warfare. And that we must rise to the occasion, and we must say to the world, to ourselves, and even our neighbors, that this is not the way that we handle things as a country and as a people. And I am praying that God will guide us and lead us in every step that we take, every sermon that we preach, and every conversation that needs to be had. Before leaving, I want to share with us the words coming from the 46th Psalm. Please listen and be in prayer as I read this to us. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with tumult. Selah. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of the city. It shall not be moved. God will help it when the morning dawns. The nations are in uproar. The kingdoms totter. He utters his voice. The earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge, Selah. Come, behold the works of the Lord. See what desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I'm exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. And so I want to invite you to join me throughout the rest of this day, throughout the rest of this week, throughout the rest of this month and year in prayer as we pray for the repairing of the breach, that we pray for the church and her role, the prophetic role that we must take and bringing us back together. Pray for those who are in leadership. Pray for those who have been called to the front lines as we continue to pray for our essential workers and those who are trying their best to make sure that we are safe and secure. Those who are in our services, the military, our clergy, and those who stand with us as we move forward into 2021. What a way to start 2021. But I believe that this is the year of impact. And I believe that God is going to use each and every one of us, every congregation, to be a part of bringing us back to a place of wholeness. The motto for the Christian Church, Disciples of Christ, is a movement for wholeness in a fragmented world. And as we see the fragmentation being lived out right before our eyes, let us all roll up our sleeves and prepare to bring wholeness to that which has been fragmented. God bless you. I love you. And together we will make it through all of this. Bye.